my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's dark. Hold on. There we go. Better. Better. Morning. What's up, everybody? Welcome to TNPG on this beautiful Sunday morning. Well, I don't know how beautiful it's going to be. It's overcast right now, but it's my favorite weather in that it's kind of cool outside. I got the fan in the front door blowing in some cold air. So it's hoodie weather in my apartment right now, which I like. Put the hoodie on. I just woke up. Put on some sweats and a hoodie. Put on my hunting beanie. Grab my coffee, and it's go time. Sunday morning hunt. Let's get it. I'd already grabbed my coffee, so I didn't have to do a trip to the store today. So if I'm moving a little bit slower than normal, that's because I haven't got my morning ride in, you know what I mean? Like I haven't already been out in the world riding around on my bike. So, as you can tell from the video game, we're in a tent, which means we're on a new map. Not a new map, but a newer map for us, because we haven't played on it in a while. I decided to spend a little time in the savannah today. Vurhonga. We're going to hunt some lions. It's been a minute since I killed any lions. I haven't killed any lions at all with this new rifle. This new rifle is going to dominate a lion for sure. So that's the plan today. I know about the area where they usually hang out. Ish. So we're going to... I don't know where they're starting me on the map. Oh, at the very bottom? Okay. By the lakes and stuff is most likely the spot. Like this guy here. A lot of times you'll find lions in that area. Probably over here you'll find lions. So we're going to head in this general direction. Place a marker. We're down here at the bottom. Today we're going to head that general direction, and we're looking for lions. I need to figure out what calls I should be rocking for this place, because they don't have moose, so a couple of the calls I usually rock aren't helpful at all. So I need to put away a handful of my... Here we go. This is where I live. What is that? Whitetail, mule deer, sika deer. I don't think any of those are on this map. There's no moose on this map. Puma, lion. There we go. That's the lion one. Okay, so now we're looking for kudu. I think there's kudu on this map. I'm not sure what's on this map. Are there axis deer? I think that might be axis deer. Let's do that one instead. Let's do the buck snort. That one gets a bunch of animals. Pretty sure there's pigs on this map. So we'll grab that too. Okay. There we go. Alright, where's my marker? There we go. Alright, we're heading this way. Let's get it. Nearing the end of my vacation. I'm like a day away. I got today and tomorrow. The clock is officially running. I'm thinking about work again. Beauty of a 2-week vacation is for the first, I want to say 7 or 8 days. First, 10 days or so. You don't think about work at all. I didn't think about work at all. Didn't even cross my mind. Now, it's creeping back in. Ooh, what's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Cape buffalo. Start the day with a giant buffalo? What do you guys think? I wish I had a call for it. I don't. I don't have any Cape buffalo calls. Damn, it went by quick. Yeah, it went by quick. I blinked and it was over, dude. Every time. Each time I get a vacation, every single time I get a vacation, it seems shorter and shorter. Here's the good news, though. I get back to work Tuesday morning, and then I think Wednesday morning is my anniversary. 25 years. So I officially get my $5,000 check, and I get, my, thanks for being a 25-year employee. Cha-ching. And I get, because I turned over, it's my, the day I was hired, I get my new vacation time, which is 5 fresh weeks. So kind of nice that right after the vacation, when I'm the most this fuck, I have to go back to work, I have really cool, hey, by the way, here's what work gets you: money, more time off. I get flooded with those things right away. So I don't have a real opportunity. I don't have a long period of time where I'm grumpy Gus. I gotta go to fucking work. Oh, dude, check. Oh, don't go anywhere. Oh, you fucking. I should have lined up a shot. Oh, they're all moving. Damn it. I butt cheeked him. I butt cheeked that guy. I butt cheeked him. Oh, I thought that was legs. That's just trees. Damn it. Well, I butt cheeked one of those wildebeests. The fuck was moving over there? Something was moving over here. I saw it. Bro, we're off to a good start today. Animals. We're on the animals right away. This is awesome. This is best case. Now, where the hell was that one that I shot in the butt? Can I find a little blood to start my day? I see poop. Plenty of poop. No. Yes, no. Yes, no. There's the blood. No organs hit. Very fresh. Okay. I knew I didn't hit him in the organs because, the butt isn't an organ, dude. But I did shoot him right in the ass. I wonder if I can run this guy down. Or if this is a waste of my time. I need to see the percent. I need to find a blood spot that has the percent on it. That first one didn't. Because I think that was the impact shot. That's the spot where I hit him. Which was a very small blood splatter, which means I'm chasing this guy for a 1,000 years. Which means I probably won't end up chasing this animal. It's probably a waste of my time. I mean, look how much space is in between each blood splatter. This guy's barely bleeding. 75 to 100. I don't know. I don't think I want to chase this one. I wish I had some kind of... That call has never made any sense to me. That one's so dumb. I don't think I'm chasing that wildebeest or whatever. whatever that thing's called. I'm not going to chase it. I'm going to head towards my marker. I keep thinking I'm seeing stuff moving in the distance, but it might just be because this map has like a heat wave like thing going on, like a little in the graphics that like it makes me think things are moving when they're not moving. My eyes are playing tricks on me in the heat. Bro, what a basketball game last night, by the way. We'll probably wait to talk hoop till the Kyle Quicks and the G-Men and whoever jump in here, but bro, I thought we had it. I thought Miami snuck it out on him, dude. I was so happy. There was like a 30 seconds there where I was happy at the end. After a whole game of suffering and watching them like just fucking squander every opportunity, and then watching every fucking run they went on getting squelched by the... Squelched? Is that a word? Getting squelched? Getting fucking stepped on by the refs, who were clearly wearing green under their uniforms last night. Just every time we get a run going, whistle, whistle, couple whistles. Okay, good. Okay, Boston, you good? Okay, go back on to do what you were doing. Motherfuck. Like, every time we got near, oh, it was, bro. I mean, the refs were terrible in both directions, to be fair, last night, but it seemed like they were perfectly timed bad calls when the Celtics really needed them. When the Celtics were really backpedaling, you know what I mean? Like, it felt like they got every whistle they needed to get their momentum back. I don't know. Maybe that's just perspective, just because I was rooting for the Heat. You know, like, maybe if I'd have been rooting for the Celtics, I'd been like, these refs are out to screw us. But, like, I don't know. Handful of calls, a couple of which I can think of off the top. I could think of off the top of my head when I woke up, and now they're failing. Now my memory's failing me. I'm going to start with the Derek White offensive foul from Butler. That was ridiculous. Not only did they call an offensive foul, they also like, let's do Jesus, that painting almost fell off the wall. That scared the shit out of me, dude. The painting by the door just moved on me. Fuck, that scared me. I gotta go grab that, bring that down before it falls. That thing just went, it made noises and started swinging. Oh, my heart just stopped. Okay, we're good. 1 second. Fuck, I'm easily startled. I'm easily startled. That startled the shit out of me, bro. Okay. I'm good. I was ready to fight, though. I was ready to beat somebody up. I promise you. I wasn't scared. I was startled. There's a difference, dude. But yeah, not only did Jimmy Butler not offensively foul Derek White, he certainly didn't flagrant foul, which they eventually they came back and they're like, yeah, we can't hang a flagrant foul on him. They almost looked upset they couldn't hang a flagrant foul on his head. It's like, okay, bro, I see what we're doing here. I see what's going on. There's a Grant Williams running over Bam Adebayo before the ball was inbound, which means it's free throws plus the ball in that situation because it's before the ball was in play. Like, that's the rules of basketball. Didn't give them to him. Like, well, the ball was almost in. We'll just take it out of bounds. Like, what the fuck are we doing? I don't know. There's just so many. What's up, Kyle? How's it going, buddy? Hello. There was just so many calls, dude. I mean, credit to Derek White. Perfect place. Right place, right time. Crashing the boards. It was perfect. It was perfect lay-in. Perfect put in after the miss. Just, credit to him. It was a perfect play, But see how 0.9 seconds was taken off the clock. Bro, I saw how they changed the score like 4 different times during the broadcast. Was that a 3? Was that a 2? It's 62. No, it's 63. No, it's back to 62. Like, the fucking people running the goddamn scoreboard for the telecast were confused like 4 different times. I don't know. The whole thing felt rigged as fuck. I don't know. Felt rigged as fuck. If you're looking at it from through a Miami lens, which is what I was looking at it through, like I was rooting for Miami, I wanted Miami. It felt like, I was just saying, Kyle, it felt like every single run they went on, it was like, oh, here's 3 whistles for Boston. I mean, to be fair, Boston couldn't really pull away either. I think the refs were like keeping it close because Boston, they never really let Boston pull all the way away either. There was a couple of bad calls to keep Boston from going up 15 or 20, but there was also like perfect bad calls when Miami would go on a run. Like anytime Miami got within like 4 or 5, it was the strangest thing, dude. Bro, I was standing up. You were talking about it in the Insta. You were like, I was jumping around my living room, bro. I couldn't sit down. I was standing up behind my chair for like the last 45 to a minute of the game. Like the 3 free throws from Butler, and then a little bit before that, I was standing up. I was doing this one. I was like, bro. I was doing this one like on my chair like this. And then on the free throws, I was like, ooh. I was doing that shit. God, man, imagine though he gets those 3 free throws and then they win it. That'd have been so good. It's a better story that Boston like gets the tip in and go to Game 7, and they celebrated like they'd won the series. They were just going to Game 7. Butler got fouled on the 3. I was so excited. Yeah, huh? I thought it was a 2. I was like, we're tied. We're going to overtime. I was like, overtime? Let's go to overtime. This is exciting. I was so hyped. And then to find out it was three shots, I was like, oh shit. I was like, what if he makes all 3 of them? Yeah, the whole thing was, I mean, Marcus Smart almost drilled that 3. Imagine Marcus Smart drills that 3. Beat them at home in Game 7. Yeah. Well, yeah. Man, I'm still trying to be a Heat fan, bro. I'm still trying to root for the Heat. I still want the Heat to win, but I think we've said this the whole time, Kyle. If it gets to a Game 7 in Boston, I feel like Miami's fucked. But I don't know. This whole team of destiny, fucking, we're going to be the first team to, the 3-0, whatever the deficit, and come back from a 3-0. Reverse sweep, like, we're the first team ever to do it. We are these guys, blah, 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 blah. That's pretty strong narrative, dude. The team seems real goblin. Turns out, by the way, found out yesterday on Instagram from a post, Celtics turned it around at a Topgolf. They had a team event at a Topgolf after the 3rd L when they were really out of sorts. They're crediting a trip to the Topgolf. Marcus Smart was talking about it. He did it, like he mentioned on Twitter or something. Somebody posted it to Instagram, or he was in an interview or something. And Smart was like, "What we did is we went to Topgolf, and we just beat the shit out of some golf balls and talked about what we needed to do if we were going to be the team to do this and blah 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 blah. We really got back together." Like, what? Topgolf? What? Apparently, they took a trip. They didn't go out to the bar. They didn't have a nice dinner and sit down round the table and look each other in the eyes and have a conversation. Instead, they went and hit golf balls. Apparently, that got everybody back in line. Okay. Way to put a little shine on Topgolf. I have a sneaky suspicion Marcus Smart owns a couple of Topgolfs. Can you franchise a Topgolf? I bet you he owns a couple Topgolfs. That's probably what the fuck it is. But anyways, in Miami, they went, like, after that L, they went out and played Topgolf in Miami. And I guess that sorted everything out. I don't know. Whoop. Last night was a winnable game. Butler had some heroic moments at the end that saved him. Otherwise, he'd be getting his shit chewed today. Probably still will. Butler. Bam and Butler were like, at one point were like 7 for 40 something from the floor. It was like, bro, like neither one of them get anything going. Duncan Robinson with big plays down the stretch. Like if you're leaning on Duncan Robinson down the stretch, like bro, you should be getting blown out. You know what I mean? Just by the fact that they were still in it. They got so much dog in that team. How do you not root for the Heat, bro? They're clearly the less talented team. We know this. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. Spoelstra's got those boys playing way above their abilities, way above their talent. You know what I mean? But I watched the whole game. Thankfully, the Twitch moderator people didn't knock down. I don't think they knocked down any illegal streams last night. Because I saw like 4 or 5 people, pretty much the whole game, recording the whole entire game, dude. Everybody was streaming the game. It was crazy. I had like 5 different people to choose from to watch the game. It was nuts. That's not normally the case. Normally you get one person, illegally streaming the game for like a quarter or two, and then they get knocked down, and you got to scramble and find another person and hope they're not too annoying. And one kid was talking so much, had his camera on, was talking so much during the game, and had just such bad takes. So I was like, I can't watch this kid. I got to find another kid. Had to find another kid to watch the game. So I was jumping around. There's so many different people streaming the game. But, so I watched the entire game. It's been a while since I've been able to watch the entire game. I'll always miss a few minutes here and there. Just, stream surfing, jumping from one to one. Yeah, I was surprised, Kyle. Usually they knock them down, but I was really thankful to have that opportunity to watch the whole game. And I got to say, Boston let us, they've been doing it all year. They let Miami right back into it so many different times. They left these giant openings. And 7 for 40 something at one point. I don't know what we ended the game at, but Butler and Bam were like 7 for 43 or 48 or some shit like that. But in the middle of the third quarter, they showed the stat. I was like, Jesus, bro. Imagine even one of them was going a little bit. You know what I mean? Imagine even one of them was like having a night. That'd have been game over for Boston. Credit to them, though. Whatever they were doing to stop Butler, whatever they were doing to... Butler was still getting his looks. He just wasn't hitting. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, Clamp City. They were making Bam uncomfortable. You could see that. They were making Bam extremely uncomfortable. At one point, Butler and Bam were like doing a 2-man game, pick and roll, like drop the ball in type stuff. And neither one of them wanted to shoot. Like, why are you even running that action when neither one of them, they're like both terrified to shoot the ball? They're both like, no, you shoot it. No, you shoot it. They were just so, like, they had lost all confidence. Oh, crap. Now I'm starting to get sunlight in my window. See the... Now I got a glare. That's making this more realistic. It's like when the Duncan Robinson came in and started hitting shots, it was because Butler and even Lowry to a degree, even though Lowry was playing great. Lowry had a really good couple of minutes. Yeah, Butler and Bam have disappeared completely, but Butler will need to shoot to win. Yeah, 100%. Well, at one point, it's like they're in the paint, all three of them on like a 3-on-2, and they're just handing the ball to each other. Lowry to Butler to Bam to Butler to Lowry to Butler to Bam. And at that point, Spoelstra, being the good coach that he is, he calls the timeout and goes, no. Duncan Robinson, get in there. You're not afraid to shoot the ball. These fucking kids are afraid to shoot the ball. I think they pulled Lowry, put in Duncan Robinson, and right after that, Robinson starts hitting a couple threes, and the momentum changes. Because look at that. Someone's actually trying to shoot. Everybody was playing so poorly. Bam was playing so poorly. Butler was playing so poorly. Their confidence was completely fucking gone. They were like all afraid to shoot. They're like, no, you do it. You better do it. I'm missing everything today. Oh, no, you do it. I'm missing everything. Everybody was missing everything today. Somebody's got to shoot. Nobody was being assertive. 3 different times I saw Bam backing down like a Derek White or a Marcus Smart or even a Jaylen Brown at one point when he was in foul trouble. And I'm going, go to work. Big dog's got to eat. He's passing out of it going, oh, no, I don't think I have it today. It's like, bro, you got a fucking shooting guard on you, a small forward on you. Like, what are you doing? Go to work. You're a center. Multiple times that happened. Worst case, get a foul, get a whistle, get a couple, free throws. Like, what are we doing? Also, that kid takes way too long. Bam, love you. High energy guy. Impressed with your ability to stretch the floor with that 18-foot jumper that you've fallen in love with. Love all of that. But at some point, motherfucker, you got to go faster. He takes way too long. Way too long. Absolutely wide open looks, but hits nuts three from 30 feet. Yeah, true. True. There's something to be said for being too open, though. Sometimes motherfuckers are too open, and it just throws everything off. I saw a wildebeest in the woods there. But there's a handful of situations where Bam's got a mouse in the house. A couple of times they just didn't see him. A couple of times he just didn't even get the ball. He's like got his hand up going, yo, 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 yo. And his teammates are looking for a three-pointer trying to do some action at the top with Robinson. It's like, bro, look what's happened. The switches have got Marcus Smart on Bam Adebayo, and he doesn't get the ball. And then there's other situations where he does get the ball. They do get him the ball. And then he goes dribble, 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 dribble. It's like, motherfucker, go. Go. You got to catch and go. There's no dribble, 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 dribble. To his credit, Jokic does a great job of this. Either he takes his time because he knows the double's coming, he wants to facilitate some sort of action off of that double, so he wants to wait for it, or if it's go time, he catches that ball and he goes. Because fuck the double. You don't wait for the double to come. Go. Especially when he has a mouse in the house. Bam's got to learn to do that. Bam has to like dribble 4 times before he goes into any of his offense. It's like, motherfucker, go. Catch and go. Backspin, drop shoulder, like whatever you got to do, hook, whatever you're trying to work off of, like go to it immediately. Don't wait for 4 dribbles to get that started, because it's like by then Boston's made an adjustment. They figured it out. They're back in position, and or doubling you. He needs to go quicker. He needs to go faster. These are my takeaways. I don't know. Here I am, head coach Nick over here, head coach Thunder over here, trying to teach the Heat something. They know what they're doing. It's just, that's Horford, that's Williams, that's all them getting Bam out of his rhythm, you know? Plus, that motherfucker is working so goddamn hard. Like, he's drinking gallons of water in the timeouts. I was seeing that. He's drenched in sweat. He's working his ass off. They got out-rebounded. Like, it was nuts how Miami couldn't get a second look. And when they did get the rare opportunities and chances they did get a second look, the success they were having off of it was like, there you go, fuckers. There you go. Look at that. It's amazing. How easy is the game? Look how easy the game is when you get those 50-50s. They were getting none of the 50-50s. All that being said, at the end of the game, they're still in it. They're still there. So it's like, as a Heat fan, you want to be discouraged. You want to go, well, fuck. We fucked it. Now we have a chance to be eliminated. Boston's going back to Boston. This is worst case for us. It is. It is worst case for Miami. But the idea that in the first 3 games, well, not in all 3 of them, but in a couple of those first 3 games, we were smashed the brick. We beat the fuck out of Boston. Like, they looked so bad. In the 3 losses to Boston, except for the Game 5, which was kind of a blowout, to be honest. But at the end of the game, it was by 13. They were up by like 30 at one point, and we brought it back to 13. So Miami hasn't really, well, they got crushed in 5. They got crushed in Game 5. But other than Game 5, it's not like these Boston wins have been just beatings. We've been there. We've been hanging around. Despite playing poorly, we've been hanging around. You know what I mean? Not saying we're the better team. Not saying we have the talent. What I am saying is we have the system, we have the coach, we have a chance. I'm on Miami for Game 7. I said it here first. I've just talked myself into it. Earlier in the week, me and Kyle were discussing this, and I was saying, bro, there's no chance. If they get to a Game 7, it's just fucking period over. Boston's going to blow them off the floor. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so now. It just... We couldn't have played worse. And we were right there at the end. You could say the same for Boston because Brown had a weird game. He was in foul trouble, and Williams was off the floor for periods because of his hand or whatever. And Tatum was hot as fucking fish grease in the first half, but got real cold and quiet in the second. And Williams didn't have a good game. Derek White had a couple of plays, but didn't really do anything crazy. So a lot of they didn't have a great game either. Boston didn't have a great game either. You can make that argument for Game 6, but I don't know. We were right there. Butler and Bam playing that poorly, and we were right there. I don't know. I just think Game 7 is going to be the line. If you're betting, the line's going to be nutty for Boston. I mean, it's going to be plus 300 or something. I don't know how that all works. I don't know how the points work on gambling, but like, you gotta imagine Boston's going to be the favorite through the roof, right? I think there's some money to be made you betting on Miami. I'm just putting that out there. That's my 2 cents. Either way, whatever team, they're going to have like half a day, 1 day of rest, and then turn over to the finals? Bruh. Denver's coming in just relaxed and well rested. Either team is going to be a problem. Ooh, shit. The fuck? Oh, is that a tree? I thought that was an animal right there for a second, the leg. That's a tree. Okay. I mean, what a series. How many years in a row? It's been 3 years in a row. It's been Miami and Boston. These guys are motherfuckers, bro. These teams against each other, bro. It's been some of the best basketball, to be honest. I still think Miami versus Denver is a better series than Boston versus Denver. Although this Boston team that's been showing it, with the exception of 6, because Game 6 they played pretty poorly. I think this Boston team versus Denver would be very interesting. Because then it's just offense versus offense. Because this Boston team, I mean, bro, the things Josic's going to be able to do to that Williams kid, with his ups and his unders and his jumps, that Williams kid is going to be jumped out of his own legs by the halftime. He's going to be so exhausted from jumping up and down, biting on all of Josic's fakes, running out to the three-point line to slow him down on a deep jumper. Bro. Tatum will actually have to guard somebody, because I assume on switches and stuff they'll have him on Porter Jr. Porter Jr. will be running for that three-pointer he likes. On the other side, Murray will be working that pick and roll with fucking Josic. Bro, Boston's going to be stretched out. Fuck, it'd be really interesting. But they'll get up and down. If Boston can get up and down, they can play fast. Josic's got to get up and down that floor faster. I mean, it's easier said than done. So, I don't know. But I still think it's Miami. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I still think it's Miami. They're not a better team. They don't have more talent. They're just better coached, and they got the dog in them. Now, you can reference situations during this playoff run where the Celtics have had the dog in them, or players on the Celtics have had the dog in them. But the Celtics this playoffs have, and you can't tell me they've been this team. They have not been the team that knocks the fuck out of people. They have not been that team that they were. Everybody thinks they're the same team they were last year. They're just not. They're not that team that steps on your neck. Now, credit to them for this 3-0 turnaround, because that's pretty impressive. I'm not going to pretend like that's not impressive. Oh, Jesus, there's animals right here. That's a dead animal. It's a great shot, and he's dead. I'm not going to pretend like this 3-0 turnaround isn't impressive as hell, but that's not what I mean. You know what I mean by step on the neck. Step on the neck is like leave a team thinking they have no chance. Do you know what I mean? They haven't done that. Because you can't, even on a 3-0 turnaround, the team you're playing against got 3 wins on you already. So it's not like they don't think they can beat you. They know they can beat you. They did it 3 times. You know what I mean? Like, that's not stepping on a neck. That's closing the door. I don't know what you would even call that when you get this reverse sweep. It's never happened in the history of basketball. So, I don't know. They're going to come into the finals with confidence. If Boston wins Game 7, they're coming into the finals with extreme confidence. We're a team of destiny. We've done things no one's ever done in the history of basketball. Blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like they're going to come in. It's going to be crazy. Would be really interesting. I think either team's interesting. I want Miami though. I'm getting my head around the idea of Boston, Denver. I think earlier in the year I might have mentioned that to people, like Boston, Denver would be interesting. I might have said that, like at work, talking ball. I might have floated that idea, so I'm not opposed to that idea. But I floated it like defense versus offense. I floated it with that idea in mind, and I don't think this Boston team's that defensive. They're good defensively, but come on, they're not last year. Last year was like, I'd like to be able to root against Denver, though. I can't root against Denver with Boston. I don't want to root for Boston. I could root for Miami in the finals. You know what I mean? That's the part that's tricky to me. Like trying to find that reason to root against them or for them, because neither of these teams are in. Neither of these three teams are my team. I mean, I do like Miami. I do kind of follow Miami in the East because my Pistons are always so terrible that they're never near the playoffs. So like, I kind of need a team to root for in the playoffs. So I have a low-key soft spot for Miami for sure. Kind of like in the West Coast, I'm a Thunder fan because, you know, Supersonics and everything. But man, I've started to really have a soft spot for Sacramento, as you guys know. So like, yeah, that's the basketball fan I am. I have 4 teams basically. Well, one team, the Pistons. It's 2 teams. If you let me have one in each conference, I have 2 teams, Thunder and Pistons. You guys know this. But if you let me really stretch out and have a playoff team as well, then it's Miami and Sacramento. You guys know this. I've been saying this all year. This is not new information. Oh, now he's a Heat fan. No, it's not even like, oh, now he's a Heat fan. It's like, come playoff time, neither one of my teams is in it. So, usually. So, I kind of have to, like, pick a pony, you know? So, it'd be cool to have one. My point is, it'd be cool to have one of my ponies in the finals. Because then I could still be really invested in the, you know. Kathy, how? Hello. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm probably overthinking it. Boston in Game 7. Going to Boston for Game 7, though. That's going to be... Bruh. Think about how expensive those tickets are going to be. I'm coming up on the lake. All right, we're heading into lion country right now. We are hunting lion today, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know. Imagine Miami gets through by some... Ooh, what's that? By some sort of miracle. Jim Bach. Gets through, beats Denver. Imagine what the next 2K looks like with that. They on the other side of the hill? They're on the other side of the hill. If that happens, small forwards are going to be OP as hell next year. Like when you think about it, whatever player shines the brightest and or team wins the championship, if there's no bright and shiny player, usually that's the direction the 2K leans. You know, the cover athlete is a good sign of like the kind of OP player that's in the game, creative player mode. The Zion cover, undersized power forwards were meta. The Luka cover, oversized point guards were meta. I mean, I can keep going. You get my point. I can keep going back and back and back and back and back. That's a thing with 2K. Like they take, you know, inspiration from the last year's basketball. So if it's Denver in the finals and they win that finals, you don't think the Josic center build isn't going to be just OP as hell? It's going to be OP as hell. You can't really make a Jamal Murray build. Everybody already makes that. It's a shot creating. It's a playmaking shot creator. I mean, everybody makes that every year. That's always an overpowered build. I'm talking about the new overpowered build. The Josic build will be god tier on 2K24 if they do that. So, for my money, because I'm going to make a small forward next year, I kind of want. Here's another reason why I want the Heat. Jimmy Butler wins the championship finally. Then a grimy small forward like Butler, two-way small forward like Butler is going to be the meta. They're going to make a point to make small forwards OP. If history is any indication. You get me? I wouldn't mind having an OP build next year on 2K. That'd be kind of nice. That's all I'm saying. That'd be kind of nice. Another reason to root for the Heat. That's all I'm saying. Ooh, what is that? See? Lions. Bro, right there. Lion. See him? Lion. Bro. Let's pop this lion. This is a god shot, though. This is a seriously long shot. The fuck? We got multiple lions? Oh my god, they're glitching. The lions are glitching out by the water. Dude, this feels cheap as hell, but I'm taking the shot. The lions are glitching by the water. I think they're glitching there, dude. They're not. Oh my god, I just killed multiple lions. They were trapped at the water. They were being weird. The programming had them running in a certain direction, and there was water there. They couldn't run that way, so they're just like they were stuck at the edge of the water. Dude, I mean, I'll take it, but that feels cheap. That feels very cheap. It's kind of ew. You know what I mean? Like, I just, Well, it doesn't feel like a super, um, what do you call it? Super satisfying lion hunt. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't do the work. I didn't like really track it and find it. Like, they were trapped by the water. But that's, you know. There's a lady. That's their lady right there. I think I shot her in the head, but I can't tell. I think I would see blood if I did. Yeah, I don't see any blood. I don't think I got her. I think I missed that shot. Okay, well. Yeah, that's gross. Also, there wouldn't be two male lions that close to each other, would there? Like in the wild? That doesn't feel authentic. Silver, pretty good. Pretty good lion. Bronze, even worse. Could have shot him in the face. Yep, by the water. What did I say? They're almost always by the water. The lions. They just hang out down here by the lakes and stuff. Ooh. This is an overabundance of lions. This makes it no fun. This is far too many lions. I remember that when I first got this map, it took me like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours to even find a lion. Someone eventually was like, try by the water, and even by the water, there's like maybe one. They've upped the amount of lions you find. They must have. They must have tweaked that at some point because this is crazy to see this many lions by the water like this. It's kind of gross. Like, it's not, like, this isn't special. Gold. That's pretty good. I might taxidermize that. It's gold. Let's taxidermize a gold. Gold's good enough. I'll put a gold one in my... lodge. Oh, the wind's in that direction. For a second, I was like, ooh, let's get some wildebeest. That's going to be a tricky one because the wind's blowing right at them. That's why they're calling out, because the wind's blowing that direction. That'd be very tricky to get those wildebeest. Let's give it a shot, though. Let's creep up here into the open and see if we can get a look at them. Yeah, that was like an overwhelming amount of lions to the point where it wasn't really that fun. That was kind of a bummer to see that many lions in one spot. The lions used to be really special. If you could get your eyes on one, it was like a big deal. You know what I mean? I just killed like 4. I just killed like 3, 4. Shot 4, killed 3 of them. Like, ah. I'm looking right into the wind right now. Like, that's where my wind is headed. My scent is headed. Like, so animals won't be over here for very long. If they are over here at all, they'll be smelling me and getting the hell out of Dodge. But I was hoping maybe I would spot one of them as they're walking away or something. Ooh, what's that? Hold. Ah, he bolted. Damn it. Blue wildebeest in that direction now. That's the right direction for wildebeest, by the way. That's the direction that's like, oh, it's over by the lake or whatever. Oh, there they go. Got him? Yeah. Dead? Yep, dead. Just sit down. Thank you. You're dead. Come on, stop it. You're dead. Wow, this has been a really successful hunt today. Surprisingly successful. I've never had this much success on the Savannah map. They might have upped the animals on this map or something. Like, up the spawn rate or whatever. Because I've never seen this many animals. I've never seen it this populated before. This is nutty. I'm not complaining. I've had a couple of hunts recently where, like, I've killed almost nothing. So, it's cool, but it's also, like, it starts to get a little bit, I don't know. For my money, I like the wander as much as I like the hunting. So I like the looking and the searching and the not finding and then the, oh, there's an animal, and the excitement of finally finding it. Like, I feel like I'm finding animals over every hill. So it doesn't, there's like, I'm missing out on some of the, I don't know, absence makes the heart grow fonder. You get me? Like, I don't know. There might be too many animals spawning. Can't believe I just said that, considering the amount of hours I've spent on this game going, can I get a fucking animal to spawn? What the hell? Where are all the animals? You know what I mean? As many times as that's been the case. I should just be thankful that I'm, like, really on the animals right now, but
does feel a little Cabela's to me, though. You know what I mean? Like always having an animal just right around the corner. That's one thing this game always did really well. It like spread the animals out in a beautiful way, where you really it felt organic. It felt like you were really hunting them down. You know. So far away. It's a lady, and it's very far away. Not worried about that. I've for sure passed 500 hours by now. I want to look. Let me look. Oh, wrong button. This button. There we go. 500 hours, bro. 500 hours played on this game. That's nutty. I knew I was going to cross it on this recording. Jesus. What am I doing with my life? I'm joking. No, no regrets. I love me some video games, bro. I love me some video games. That's like, I mean, other than GTA 5, I don't think there's any game I've played this much. Not even 2K. I don't think there's a single 2K I've played as much as I played this. Because that game comes out every year. I don't really have there's not enough, you know what I mean? Like, this is the only hunting game I've played since like 2017, basically. So just for years and years and years and years, I've been able to accumulate hours played on this game. With something like 2K, I'll never get that many hours because the new game comes out every year, you know? You don't really play the same game for more than 1 year. Maybe 2K16, but there's really no way to find out. You go that far back, they're not really keeping track of your hours on games at that point, you know? Alright, I don't need anything from the outpost, right? Okay. We're just going to keep it moving. The animals have slowed down now, which is like something I expected. I'm going to move that cursor up a little bit. I always like to put a heading on the map so I have an idea where I'm going. Even if it's to nowhere. Like I just marked the middle of nowhere up there, but I just like having a heading. I like having a direction I'm trying to go, you know? If you don't do that, you could end up just, oh, there's a call over here. Oh, there's a call over here. Oh, look, there's a call over, and you just end up walking in a circle, which I guess isn't bad as long as you're on animals, but I don't know. I think there's a better chance of seeing animals if you have a heading. If you travel a real distance. In fact, we might do, like, let's do it over by this lake over here so I can see about maybe getting another lion. I mean, I already got like 3 or 4 lions, 3 lions today. But I wouldn't mind bopping another one. Maybe this little lake over here will have some lions. I think the truth of this map is just, it's the, savannah in Vurhonga. So it's 1,000 degrees out. I think the animals will be by the water regardless. You know what I mean? On a map like this, they're not walking out here in the middle of nowhere with no water, dude. They'll get all dehydrated and die, dude. On a preservation tip, these animals are probably coded to stay near the water. Plus, if they're one of those grass munching type animals, they're going to want the green grass by the water. So, even if they're not in it for the water, they're in it for the green vegetation that pops up by the... Oop, there we go. See that? What was that? Something just went moving over here. What was that? I just saw something moving over here. I swear to God I did. Scrub hairs. Okay. We're not really interested in scrub hairs. But I saw something go from like right over here and went running up into these trees. I saw something moving. I did. So now, see, told you. There it is right there, calling out. It was a jackal, huh? Ooh, there it is. I see it. See its little legs moving like right there? Scratch that, it's right over there. What's this then? There's another one. Is there more than one jackal? Ooh, did I get it? I think I might have got it. This gun will destroy it. If I did get it, that's a dead animal right there. Because this gun is so powerful. I should have switched over to my... I have a smaller gun. At that range, though, I probably wouldn't have got there. Let me see if I got him. I think I hit him, but it's hard to tell because it fucking kicks up so much. We got gem bucks and stuff over here. Come on, bro. I don't care about scaring off those gem bucks. I need to get to this striped jackal if I did in fact hit it. Yep, dead right there. Got him. Let's go. There was other ones over here, other jackals, so I might try and get another one. There was one off to the right, remember? This was the second one I saw. Might have been the third, to be honest. Bronze. Well, because the gun I used was so powerful, it probably shredded the poor little guy. That's why I got bronze on that. Shot probably placement wasn't that good either, to be honest. I think it's that second one that's actually going to get jackals and stuff. Now, cracking that jackal is going to spook a few of them, I think, probably, right? From the area, because then it puts a little purple on the map. There's like a dead animal scent in the air, so the other animals won't go near it. I got to get out of this purple area, but I think there's other jackals right in here. I might could get another jackal. I'd love to get one with this little 22, so it can do the right amount of damage to the animal, And then if I hit it a good shot, like I could get like a really good trophy score for it. That'd be kind of cool. Because most of the time I'm sitting on my big boy gun because I'm waiting for a big game or whatever. And I don't switch over. I got to do a better job of switching over to the appropriate gun for the animal. Just sometimes I forget. I'm just so excited to throw a bullet at something. You know what I mean? Let's see what we can do from this bush. This bush will give me some proper cover. Yep, full invisible. Yep. Excuse me. It's a pretty good open area in front of me. I'm not in the oh, I'm still in the purple. Damn it. I was going to say, I'm not in the purple anymore. I'm still in the purple. Shit. Okay, this is not a good spot to stop then. Because they're not coming back to the purple. Because there's like still death in the air or whatever. Yeah, striped jackals. This is what I'm looking for. All up in here. Striped jackals all up in these trees and stuff. I knew this. This is the thing. I knew this. But I need them to come into where I can shoot their faces. Some scrub hairs as well. Wouldn't mind bopping a couple scrub hairs, I'll be honest with you. That'd be kind of fun too, to be completely frank. Ooh, what's that? Want it. Shooting it. Killing it. I'll find out when I kill it. Shot a little low there. A little low. I think I'll still get the kill, but it won't die immediately. I'll have to chase it a little ways. Shot a little bit low there. Shot a little low on that one. Good blood, though. See the blood? You can see the blood from here. That's a good sign. That means I got it good, but... Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's dead. Just up the... Maybe that was a good shot. I thought I shot a little low, but with that blood, that means I hit him in the heart. That might have been a really good shot. I got a vital organ. Yep. Lung or heart or something. Put him down quick. We'll take it. Let me see. Let's reload before we come up over that hill, though, and find 4 more of them, and I want to shoot them. There we go. What is this? Oh, that's a gem. Ooh, bronze gemba. Liver, left lung, right lung. Got both lungs. Okay. It's a bronze, so we're not taxidermizing that. I only do gold or better now. Admittedly, I got a lot of gold. Don't have a whole lot better than gold. Hmm. The sun's behind the clouds. God, look at that. Like the sun was behind the clouds, it started to look like it was going to get dark for a second there. That was weird. That this game's got too many good graphics. It throws me sometimes. It's fucking crazy. Like the sun went behind the clouds. It was all shaded for a minute. That was cool. I was like, oh crap, is it almost getting to be nighttime? I was like, nope, it's just behind the clouds. Okay. Alrighty. This is that little lake that I was pointing. Yep. Okay. Let's take a look at this lake. See if I can get an animal or two by the lake. Whew. That is a crazy name. Say that 3 times fast. Like the name of this area, say that 3 times fast. Alright, so the play is we're going to get down by the water. We're going to look across the water, see if we can't find anything drinking, anything feeding, anything relaxing by the water. Usually you can find a little something. Admittedly, the wind is not my friend right here. I don't see anything. Hmm. There's a what do you call it? Build a blind spot over there that I haven't popped, which means I haven't seen crazy animals over here. If I've seen crazy animals over here, or if I've had a successful day hunting over here, like if there's been a good amount of animals in this area, I'll pop that blind. That's kind of an indication to myself. If there's an area where there's a blind popped up and constructed, that means I was like, yo, there's some good hunting over here. It's like a flag I put up for myself. I don't pop those unless I see good animals. I don't see good animals over here, and I don't see the blind popped. So just the fact that the blind isn't popped is enough for me to be like, yeah, this ain't it. This little lake ain't it. Of all the bodies of water, this ain't one of them. Because if it was, I would have built that. That's my general indicator to myself, you know? It's like my little like, hey, future Nick, this area is good. That's my little secret trick, dude. I don't just pop those just arbitrarily. I only build those up in good areas where I've had successful animal hunts and so on. So I think we're gonna make this the new destination. Wow. So far, a good hunt, though. I mean, good lord. Look at the purple down here. We've been doing work. I started down here at the bottom. It's been a good day. Actually, that might be old. I started right here, I think. I went this way. Now I'm taking a turn towards this outpost. I've already unlocked all the outposts and lookout towers and everything on this map. So now we're just, on a general hunt. Just looking for animals to bop in the face. Truthfully, we've killed a bunch today. I'm at an hour and 11, hour and 12. I've already crossed the 500 hours played on this game, which was the objective today. Feels like it's been a really productive day. I want to play other games. I might record another game today. I started playing Cyberpunk again. I don't remember if I had anybody interested in watching that last time I was playing it. Truthfully, that game's pretty old now. Everybody's probably played that through. But I've started a new run on Cyberpunk, and I was playing the shit out of that yesterday. I might record that this afternoon or something. I gotta get past the starter missions that everybody's seen 1,000 times. That's not good, content. But until I guess October, I don't really have anything else to play. October 12th is the new Assassin's Creed Mirage. I'm going to get that. I fucks with AC pretty hard. Those are my kind of games. I like those games. So yeah, they have a release date for the new Assassin's Creed, which I'm hyped for. I'm so excited. That's going to be cool. But that's the 12th. I got some time, Until then, I got, 2 or 3 months. New 2K comes out in September. Again, have 2 or 3 months. Everything's 2 or 3 months away. So it's like, I got to figure out some stuff to play in the meantime. So I'm taking another run at Cyberpunk. Figured, what the hell? I don't think I ever finished it. I got pretty far on the main story, but I don't think I ever finished it. So we're playing through that again. Plus, that's a good game to just be playing and then just chit-chatting with the boys, It's not a game I have to pay super close attention to. At least the first, 20 hours, 30 hours of it or whatever. Once I get to a point that I haven't played yet, then I'd probably, but most of at least the main story missions for the first, 10, 12 hours, I've played through a handful of times now, so they're pretty automatic, they're pretty robotic, they're pretty autopilot, so. I may not run into any more animals today. We're getting pretty close to the outpost. I would have heard a call or something by now. Usually they put a few animals around the outpost as kind of like a, look how fruitful this map is when you load in here, kind of a vibe. But I guess this particular outpost is kind of on the edge of the map, so there's not a lot of room for them to spawn, I suppose. Probably part of it. What was that? I heard that. No? Did I hear something? Nope. Nope. Didn't hear nothing. Okay, well. Let's make this the new save spot. Do a little quick 1 hour nap. One hour later. Alright, I think we'll leave it there, guys. It's a fun hunt today. Hour and 15, not bad. I killed like 3 or 4 lions. I killed a lot of lions. I came into this looking for lions. I got my lions. I feel like mission accomplished. Sometimes it's easier than other days, Anyways, For now, I'm out of here. I'll probably record something later on today, maybe some Cyberpunk. I'll definitely record something tomorrow. For now, I'm out of here. Be right back tomorrow. You guys have a good rest of your day. Peace.